Can one of your residents become your condo or HOA's community association manager? And even if they can, should they? In this video, two of our experts answer that question. Welcome to this HOAleader.com video chat with two of our experts. My name is Gabriella Falisco, and today I'm joined by Community Association Manager Marcella Doyle of Illinois and attorney Todd Skowronski of Michigan. This month, we're addressing how entangled your condo or HOA should be with its owners. The question comes from an HOAleader.com reader who asks specifically that question. Can a resident of our HOA become its CAM? And we think this answer is probably way more complicated than the simple question. So in this video, our experts will tell us if our instinct is correct. So just a note, our experts are providing insights based on the laws and practices in their state. This video is intended to provide you with some general guidance you can use when you approach an expert in your state. So with that in mind, Marcella, in Illinois, and under general governing documents, you see, could an owner become the community association manager?
Thanks, Gabriella. Cut and dry, I would say yes, they could become the association manager. We have board members who are also homeowners that help drive the path of the association. And the manager is really just a role where you help facilitate with vendors and to get the stuff done. We managers, truthfully, are not really the decision makers of an association. The board's responsibility is to make those decisions for the association. With that said, in the state of Illinois, we are required to have a CAM license through the Illinois Department of Federal Regulations. And so that would require, so that then it would prove that they have the knowledge to be able to actually run a community. Whether they should, that's kind of another question. You would have to make sure like the person, is willing to kind of put their ownership aside and follow the board direction to manage the association, which is a little bit different than actually being a board member, kind of driving the association goals and strategies.
Interesting. Okay, Todd, in Michigan, laws and governing documents, would this be okay in general?
Yes, I think so. There's no state statute that would prohibit hiring a member of an association to be the community association manager. There's a Nonprofit Corporation Act of Michigan. There's also a Condominium Act, and neither speaks to this question. As in many things, the answer would be controlled by the governing documents. I will say, in my general experience, the governing documents really don't speak to this. Oftentimes, they'll have an express provision that says the board may hire a management company or a manager. The documents have that express grant of authority to spend money on a manager. I've even seen some documents that talk about the association can use assessments to purchase a unit to use as a manager's residence. So that's a little bit of a different question, because if that was the case, the manager would be living there, and the unit would be a perk of the employment. But it sort of all goes hand in hand. Overall, I don't think there would be any problems. As Marcella said, you'd want to make sure the person's qualified. In Michigan, there is no requirements that managers have any sort of special certifications, but obviously certifications help boost that person's resume. In the short answer, I think it would be acceptable. I would just advise the association, check with your legal counsel, formalize the relationship, have a written contract, not a handshake agreement or an oral agreement. Make it formal. Have it be treat them like you would any other vendor or property manager. Have it be formalized. Disclose it to the association's membership so it's not a surprise, and maybe even get some alternative bids so you can prove that this is a good deal for your members. But I think it could be done in the proper circumstances.
Okay, great. Good information, Marcella and Todd. Thank you. Listeners, please be sure to check the link below to watch the additional extended video where these experts give their best advice on the broader question of hiring owners to do things in your building.